I'll look at it later. But you know who you have to thank, right? Oh, I don't know, Maldorin. I'll be happy to look if you tell me. EUNA, don't remember. Place. Did I write it down? No, it's not on this sheet. That doesn't sound familiar. I must not have seen that. Okay. We'll go that after this. Oh, thank you. It matters to me. I feel like everybody's house should be seen. And it's sad that we don't do more of that. So this is Janice's child. Oh God. Oh God, is it a maze? You'll never see me again, folks. It was nice knowing you all. You will never find me again, ever. You poor, poor things. Oh, Lord. Okay. I'm doing the left-hand wall trick, so maybe you'll see me again. We'll see. Stabbies and mazes don't work well together. Definitely not. Yeah, that would be something different, too. I hate when people keep asking for dwarven, style houses, because, like, they've already done a dwarven style house and they failed horribly at it, so let's just try to get a different theme entirely, you know? Oh, that's cool. Like, I really don't care for what they did with the dwarven house. I just don't see them fixing it. You know what I mean? Or making a better one. I feel like they just... I wonder if there's only one person who designs the houses, or at least is in charge of designing the houses, because of something that someone said to me who would know, mentioned the housing design person. And I was like, really? There's only one? How would we know, you know? Yes, the one with the filled-in floors was very good. I like what people are able to do. But still, I don't know. This might take a few hours, folks. Frostvault? Frostvault is dwarven. No, I'm definitely seeing new stuff. So, it's working in that sense. It's very icy. It's limited where you can build. It is not... No, agreed, Malterin. I think with that orc house, I would do what a lot of people do and just skip over that whole orcish area and go right up to the waterfalls and build up there. I think a lot of people do that. I am finding new stuff, so there's that. Yeah, Mornoth, I just used a tiny little bit of the inside of the house, but for most part it's all outside. The inside I just used like a tiny little room to be a bank. And the rest of it I didn't touch. Ooh. I don't know what's going on here, but it's creepy. Oh, I thought that was a turn. It's not. Hey, Bae. I'm not a fan of it. I wish I could... You know, if you use big enough rocks to cover it up, You know, like those lunar ones they sold. It wouldn't take many items to just completely cover it with like a mountain or some shit. It would actually be fairly simple to do that. And then use the rest of the house. But I don't want to buy any more houses because I'm not even using the ones I have. I feel like we were here. Is this... Yeah, we were here. Okay, giving up now. I tried. Alright, let's go to Malvagor. Hall of the Lunar Champion. Luckily, I did finish fixing my chatbot, so now shoutouts and whatnot should work. What's Death Stranding, a game? Carnival. Carnival. Oh, nifty. Really smart entrance. It really sets the mood right off the bat. So, we have a salesperson here who is selling us souvenirs who I really wouldn't trust with anything, honestly. Same with Ferrari, honestly. I wouldn't trust her with either. So these are apples that you dip in tasty things. That's cute. Lots of stuff up top, too. Ooh, I feel like they tell your fortune here. I kind of want to go to a carnival. We're not going to have any this year. No festivals because COVID. It's a real shame. I feel like Sheo is standing here somewhere doing something. Oh, please. There's no way I'm going to be able to jump up that. You go ahead, you psycho. Yeah, no way. No way. Nini. Good for you. No way I could do that. It looks like that treasure chest is up at the top. But it's supposed to be off balance. Ooh, what are they doing here? There's a turnstile, which is brilliant. Oh, is this like a roller coaster? A sick roller coaster? Look at that. It reminds me of the Dragula, if you guys know what that is. That is too funny. Love the turnstile. And then this is another place to eat because clearly you have been to festivals and know that the majority of things are eating, which is why I like them. So fake cemetery or real cemetery? Ooh, creepy way down. Should I go down yet or should I continue looking at the stuff? Oh, I guess I go down. Blah! You're killing me, literally. I was killed it again. I feel very murdered. I'm gonna cry. Murderer. And I knew it too, and I went down. Foolish. Foolish me. This is not a very nice carnival. I mean, it's a nice one, but meaning it's evil and murderous. I don't trust you anymore, murderer. Yeah, the slide is cool. I do like slides. Oh, wow, look at that. It's really well done with the lighting and everything. It's like hit it with the thing and go, and then see how high you can make it go. And this one is throwing skulls? I'm not sure. Where are you throwing skulls? Oh, you hit this face and then this drops? It's something like that. You have to hit the face. I think. Oh, I know the feeling. I've lost quite a few things that I was just like, oh, really? I thought I did a good job on that. But you have to remember, it's just people's opinions. Doesn't mean they're right. I always tell myself that. This is cool. I like it a lot. Is it just this section, or did you put stuff in the other halls? What is the Guar doing? The Guar is supplying the apples. Yeah. Don't let it bother you. That's cool. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of great details, too. Which I'm trying to appreciate. Oh, yeah. I know the feeling. I haven't built in my limestone yet, because it's my favorite section, and I haven't decided what I want to do with it yet. The lighting is really good in here, too. Very, Oblivion-esque. But thanks for letting me see that. We've seen all of the chapter. I want to show you... fuck it. We'll just go over to EU. Screw it. Thank you. I just want to fall asleep. It really does look great. Oh crap, I need to go back to Calarax's house. Apparently I missed the alien in their house. Sad Christmas. Oh, please do. I'll start going to them if you do it. It's easier for me to find them all if you do it that way. All right. Huh. Now Hammy starts playing. Ham, you drive me crazy. You can always go back and watch it again. I have every video up, including which section, like when I did it, everything. What's your username in game? Jackie Faze on YouTube, but they're all linked on the forums. But let me get you the exact link if you tell me what name it's under. Lizto? Okay, that name sounds really familiar. But I'll find it. Hold on. L1SZTO. I must have written it wrong. That's so strange. I'm not sure. I don't think I actually wrote it down right. I probably spelled it wrong because it's such a weird name. It sounds familiar. Oh God, don't let that bother you. I mean, there's always going to be somebody who's better than you in life. It doesn't mean you shouldn't try. Right? Better is all subjective anyway. That's okay. I couldn't find it. I'll have to look for it later because I probably spelled it wrong. Sabenshan House in Eldenwars. Yeah, that's good. I'm going back to something real quick. Yeah, Six Alaric's really, really talented. Oh, cute! That's adorable! Look at that. I would totally sit in that. It looks cozy as hell. I can't believe this is a Snugpod. That's great. Really neat. The red lighting's interesting too. Red and blue. Oh god, no! It's a ghost! Eek! Run away! I love when people put second floors on snugs. They're great. Beautiful. I also really like these lamps. I feel like people should use them more often. And look at the way that they did this with this ocean look. They got the shells all around it, sand even. Although, you know, imagine stepping out of your bathtub and it's a sand. Tell me that wouldn't get all over your feet and you'd be tracking sand all over the house. It'd be really annoying. But I'm a terrible person, so there's that. Yes, it does. It has a phenomenal item count. Oh, how pretty. Lovely. I really like it. Good job. Moon Sugar Meadow? No. Okay, so now we'll start going to the list I have here. Let's see if I've been to this person's home. Doesn't sound familiar. Or don't use an angular thing in it. You know, match it up. Curve to curve. That kind of thing. Oh, thank you, Disco. I can't believe I missed that. It didn't even tell me. Much appreciated, Disco. Oh, those of you who have not followed Disco, he does a lot of music. Really nice person. They do actual live music, so you may be interested if that's the kind of thing you're into. So this is Moon Sugar's Ample Domicile. This is really beautiful. This was part of Aetherius' Great Garden contest. And I love these little cobble chairs. Aren't they cute? I love this. Look at how natural that looks. The additional mushrooms growing out of the poop house actually makes it look better. And then they even put out of bounds, and they added mushroom caps onto the surrounding houses with lighting even. I think the out of bounds stuff really makes this amazing. Just pushing it beyond the limits of the house. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is probably the prettiest interior of an ample I've ever seen, including my own. This is beautiful. I think it's the glowies. I think the glowies, the added floor. There is no additional floor here. So these steps and everything are different. The plants cover up the creepy ass walls. Yeah, it's truly beautiful. I really like this. Somebody had a vision. You can always tell when somebody has a vision for what they're building. They don't just, yeah, agreed, Maldarin. Poop houses are the worst. But it's always curious to me when people have visions that, you know, they just know what they want to build. Like sometimes I've had that happen where I can see it and then I just build it like that, but that usually is not what happens. I like the waterfalls they added. Poop houses are difficult, but they can be fun. Oh, look at that too. That's so pretty. Yep. The waterfall really adds to it, but I think the stunning portion of this is the out of bounds bit. Because it makes you feel like you're really in an area, not just, look at it, they even added them here. I mean, it makes you feel like you're in a zone, not just like one house like that. It's all of them, including the ones behind you, are decorated that way. It's really good. I like this an awful lot. Excellent job. All right, next one. Oh God, Hachiko-chan. Did I see this one? Hachiko is ridiculous. So talented. Also, it ends up making me so... Yes, I think Babe won this. To be honest. Asian Temple, Sea Creek. Or at least ranked. I forget. Why are you nervous blinking? Don't nervous blink. Blink, 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 blink. All right, Lizda, I'm writing you down so that later on I can find it and then I'll send it to you. I don't know why I can't find it. I know, the name sounds familiar, so I know I saw it. Third? Okay. Definitely interesting stuff, Delisha. All because of Cardi. Cardi is responsible for every single thing we have received in housing recently. That includes precision editing, which he did on his own in his free time, not even work time, because he wanted to make sure that in addition to the work that he was working on, which I believe was performance related, he was doing, hey Swank, he was doing all of the precision editing stuff for us in his free time, unpaid, in his own free time. Like, that amazes me. He's the only reason why we got those. He is also the reason why we're getting the visitors and the pathing. Yeah, the natch posts. The visitors and the pathing are his. He was behind it. He certainly did all, at least most, if not all, of the coding for pathing. So if you haven't heard, pathing is you're going to be able to allow your NPCs like the banker, pets, and mounts can now path through your house and walk through your house. And I don't know if they're going to be able to interact or not, but they're certainly going to be able to walk wherever you want them to go. And what Gina was saying, they can go in circles, they can go in the house, in and out, round, whatever. You can do all of that. And then the visitors, we don't know too much about what that's going to be like. Now, I'm friends with Cardi. I would say he's one of my closest friends, but I actually don't know. I don't know if the house guests are going to be freebies. I get the sense that you could just turn it on and have them visit without any sort of purchase. Maybe in the future they'll have them be purchases, but I think the starters, I got the sense, was free. But I could be wrong about that. I don't see Cardi pushing something that would be crown only. That's just That's my understanding of Cardi. Cardi is, I don't know too much about what's going to happen with the guests yet, but I'll say this, that, oh, Swank, I have something to bring up with you after, that I'm really excited about the visitors. I'm really excited about all of it, and if you see Cardi, please thank him, because he is the reason why we're getting anything in housing right now. And he's been working on this for over a year. All of this stuff. He's been busting his ass. And he has no free time because he uses it for work. And I'm so thankful to him. And here's the thing, like, I don't know anything. Like, we're friends, but he doesn't tell me anything because of the NDA. So I don't know what's coming. I mean, he keeps secrets really, really well. So when these things come out, he just is bursting at the seams with happiness and willing to talk about it. So, you know, now that that information's out there, he's so thankful that he can tell us, oh my God, tell us about it and everything. He's like super, super happy. Last thing, Swankery. I forget who it was, but I was watching some RPer the other day who wears an actual helmet and speaks in accents. Yes, agree, bae. And he was at your island house and like didn't say anything about it. I'm just like, that's Swankery's house. I know that house by heart. And he's like in your sauna or something. And I'm like typing, that's Swankery's house. And he's like, yes, I believe this is Swankery's house. And it's just like too funny. Just some rando I was watching happened to have your house and I knew it by sight. Cracked me up. So this, amazing. This is Hachiko-chan. This should not surprise you that she is amazing. She is amazing because she is. But check this out. This is so beautiful. I love it. Tonius, is that who it was? Let me give him a shout out. He's an RPer. Too funny. I don't know if that... Oh, I forgot to do the shout out part. Oh, maybe I spelled it wrong? Oh, Tony acts out. Okay. Let me get that right. Tony acts out. And, of course, follow Swankery. Because Swankery is, like, the best ever. And I say that about a lot of people because I love everyone. So don't be offended if I say that about someone else. Because Ula is also the best ever. And Bayushi's the best ever. Okay, you know, this is part of why I sometimes, like, eat my heart out when I go to one of her homes, Hachiko-chan's. Because this stuff is... look at how beautiful that is. You know what those are? Those are, those display cases, the ones that are rounded at the top. And she put them, like, overlapping so it looks like circles. Isn't that amazing? And then these are screens. And then those are elsewhere lights. And then different, I think we have different cabinetry up here combined. And then this looks like an elsewhere wine rack embedded into a bookshelf. An elsewhere bookshelf. Oh, so this is the top of one of those beds. One of those blue elsewhere pretty beds or whatever. It might be a yellow one. I'm not sure what color it is. But usually most people use it empty to make it look like it's a glass top table. But what Hachiko's done is actually put display tables inside of it to make it a literal glass top table, which is kind of funny and good. I'm not sure what. That must be a bed headboard. Yeah, that looks like a dark elf headboard put over a display case to look like a window. And another lamp. And then another headboard embedded. Let me get back a little bit so we can see it. Agreed. Another headboard embedded, plus some altars upside down, things like that to create a fireplace. You know, as much as oh, second floor added here, which isn't. A guard grill, with a, looks like a marble piece behind it so that it makes it a more Asian looking window. And then these are just all sorts of embedded stuff to make great fridge. I like the touch of the living mud crab in there, although I feel sorry for it. More cabinetry. The shades are beautiful. Lovely coffee maker. Well, here's a stove I have not seen before. I wish I had a light, damn it. Those look like the top of Breton sconces? That's what they look like. I could be wrong. And then those square thingies. Oh, what are those? I've seen them used as a waffle maker too. I forget what the pieces of. It's gonna drive me nuts. And then that's obviously a mirror. And that's cool. That's an upside down incense thing. Yeah. Hachiko-chan's stuff is beyond. It's really hard to really explain just how beyond everything she does is. She's super talented. And then we've got outside. She's cobbled a little seat. And then here we have the Sleek Creek itself going by. Surrounded by beautiful flowers and green rocks, mossy covered rocks. I kind of want to get a different view of this because I like this. You mean like the cobbling? Yeah. The cobbles are spectacular details, and I'm trying really hard to catch everything, but I don't. I miss things. And that's why I try to be super careful about looking upwards, because most of the things I miss are up above. But I try really hard to not make that mistake. Thank you. That's a good point, Luna. I love the willows too. I think there's more around here, if I'm careful. Pupper. Nope. I think that's it, because the rest is closed off. You're right, Ula, but we also hurt more. I think. I read one of someone saying that sensitive people are the glue that hold the world together. Oh, it's beautiful. It's art. I love being able to see art. Goronir Fur Laval Onion Paradise. And I think we are. I think we are good people who suffer a lot, but we also are necessary to the world. Doesn't it though? Chirp, 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 chirp. The birds are going crazy outside. Oh, pretty. Not what I would think of for onions, but what is that? Goodness, there's something right above me that I don't know what it is, but how pretty is this? What a cool archway. That's a good point. That's really well done. And that's done with just blocks. So I guess we have an arena. That's what it looks like to me. Some sort of arena for fighting. Look at the way they lit that. That looks fantastic. I feel like these are supposed to be on, and I'm not sure why they're not. But I have a feeling that lights, I know some lights have been turning themselves off. So I'm going to assume that's the problem there, because this doesn't look right with it off. I'm just going to turn a couple of them on. The ones that I think it needs more than anything. I have thought for quite some time now that lights have been turning themselves off. Why, I don't know. This is so pretty. Not what I expected to see for an onion paradise. Unless they mean that the pods are the onions? Are the pods the onions, you think? Oh, that's the handfast tree. It's like a wedding tree. That's so weird that these are off. That's much better. Okay, crafting house. What? Oh, the floating thing? Yeah, I'm trying to get up to it. Eventually. I'm just being a slowpoke. Yeah, there are. But I have a feeling that this is just... Wouldn't they have turned them all off, Bae? I don't know. Okay, so this is how you get up to this portion. But I also see a rock ledge going this way, so let's try... Or does that just go down? That just goes down. Don't think we want to go down. We want to go up. So let's try this. Let's see if this will lead us around to the thing up there. How does one get up there? Not like that, I tell you. There's usually a walkway. Oh, there's somebody hiding over here. What is going on? Somebody's pets got repositioned. That keeps happening too. Check your pets. If you ever had pets that you put down, make sure that they haven't been repositioned on you, because that has been happening. Let me see if I can find the way behind everything and up. Aha, here we go. The sneaky sneak is back here. Well, there is a sneaky sneak back up here. This isn't necessarily the way up though. Well, maybe it is. Look at you. Aha! Clever. Very sneaky sneaky. I like. Look at all of this. Don't eat people. It's a bad idea. This is so cool. I think this is the spot we were looking at from the beginning. I could be wrong though. But I think this is it. But we can try to sneak outside the mushroom and see if that is not it. No can do. Yes, you can. You can turn on limited visitor. But the thing that I've been noticing is that about half of the things, there doesn't seem to be anything connecting to that, honestly. Unless, no, there's nothing connecting that to the earth. I don't think we can get up there. That must be a invite only kind of home, because there's no way to get on it. Sadness. All right. We'll go to Aetherius Exorcised for Countryside Home. So a lot of times people leave gates open. That way, you know, that's not a problem. And the other trick is you can always use EHT to turn all your lights back on with a single selection, you know. So that's not too bad. So this is Aetherius. This is Countryside Retreat. Nice little spot to hang out. Now this is nifty. I have rarely seen people divide up the interior of this house, this cabin. Look at how many spots they were able to make out of it too, even including a shower. And a steam room. And what is this? Dressing room, maybe? Look at what they did with the beaker. They buried the beaker portion. Oh, thank you, Delicia. They buried the the beaker and they pieced it down so that you just see the beaker portion. It looks like a piece of, I don't know, perfume or something. Now, if only Hammy would say that to me, right? But he wouldn't. He's all, Teresa Marisa, my love. Just cute. They are a cute couple. Beautiful. I like how this portion over here is all blue. It really sets it off from the rest of it. And it's not full-on evil. Nocturnal is not fully evil in that. Alright, what's upstairs? Now, I don't know if you know this, but the view from here is spectacular. So if you ever get this property, you can always build up and get a really nice spooky view. Or you can focus on the water itself and you'll get a nice seaside kind of view. But this is beautiful. Alinor Crest, Mike Mann, Paladin Canal, House of Leafs. Doesn't sound familiar at all. It is a nice view. And you can build up really high in this house, like ridiculous high. I tried to play that game that Hammy's been playing lately, that castle game or whatever he's doing. It's a little too complicated for me, but I might try it again. So this is the House of Leaves, which I'm not really sure if they meant House of Leaves or there's a lot of leaves, or if they're referring to the book House of Leaves, which is actually my favorite book of all time, but I get the feeling they're not. Ooh, the treasure just peeking out over here. Nice kitchen. I never would have guessed that you could build a house in Fallout 76. It's a good book, though. It's interesting. Yeah, right? If it starts adding whole sections. You know, that's actually why I loved that book. Because that whole portion had dream logic. When you're dreaming, that section is exactly how dreams work. Like, it's so perfectly exactly what would happen if you were dreaming of it. That, you know, the hallways and the way, like, if you the physics of it and everything like that was so dead on. I think that's why I appreciated it so much. Oh. Look at how pretty this is. I'm not gonna guess, because I think I know. Beautiful. It's also very well written. But his other books I found... Yeah, you should get a physical copy, it's the truth. A lot of his other books have not rasped me like that in the same way. But that book did. Because I think what was interesting about it is the little blurbs on the side actually had something to do with the story. If you read some of the other ones like The Familiar or any of the others that he's been doing, the snippets of text that he puts on the side don't actually relate in most situations to what the story actually is. And I feel like that's kind of loses it for me a little bit, which is a shame. But what are you gonna do? Alright. Twin Arches. Fu was here, the annex of the Skingrad Great Chapel of Julianos. Oh, wait, no, I skipped one. One black? Evanhart? I could swear I've seen some by one black. So I don't want to... Yeah, I've been there. Okay. Who was here? Nope. Geneva, Linchal. I have not been to Geneva's Linchal. Yes, Eldon. That was why that mattered. But when you read the other books that he's done, it's why I can't get into them. It feels like it's just copy-paste. It's not the same as what matters in... It actually had relevancy normally. Alright, Geneva. This is already quite beautiful. I like that overhang. I'm going to assume there's nothing up there. Look at that. That's beautiful. It's like a wedding canopy, isn't it? Yes. His sister. Yeah. You mean House of Leaves. It's Danielewski. I'll spell it for you. And his sister is Poe. The singer Poe. And she did, in fact, match some of that. Yeah, that's it. That album is in some parts matched to her brother's book. Their father is an author, was an author, and he hated his son's writing so much that he took House of Leaves and he threw it in the dumpster. His father was cruel to him. But the siblings are close, so I don't know the story behind the relationship there, except for a couple of like snippets I've read about how that's so cruel. Yes, it's scary in parts. The whole part we were talking about with the dream logic is all scary. There's some bad things that happen. It's not a happy book. It's not a sad book. Unless you take it that way. But it could be considered scary. I thought what happened to the brother was scary. But everything else seemed... Yeah, at least 3 stories, isn't it? Or like sometimes more. It's a whole bunch of stories happening at once. That some are real, some are not. Story within story kind of thing. This is gorgeous. I would have had a hard time judging this contest because everything here is gorgeous. I wonder if they closed off the front doors because it's so full. I can't imagine you being able to. Paperbacks would probably work. As long as it has the text, the extra text, it should work. That would be strange, because there's parts that are even cut out, so that, like, I don't have an original. I don't have it anymore, I don't think. But there's, like, even pieces that are cut out. Wait, I do think I have it, maybe. Hold on. Yes. I do have it. Now, no one was willing to do this for him. So he ended up having to go in and add everything himself. Yeah. There's like things like this. He went out and he actually did all of this stuff himself. He went and sat in the editor's place and by hand added all of the weirdness that he wanted in there. And it actually makes sense. Like, if you see this, everything that's in here is actually related to what's going on in the story. The problem is, in future books, it's not like that. He spent decades working on this book. Take a look at, if you can see it. There's pieces that are upside down. it's just insane. I would highly recommend reading it, but know what you're dealing with. I mean, it's a good book. It's just, you know, it's not a happy book, I don't think, personally. Personally, I don't think it's a happy book. All right. What's the last one? We'll hit one more, too. Grand Psijic. No, we've been there. I don't know that the green, red, that really matters. You can miss one or two. You know, that's not as important. You know, you could probably ignore that and not worry about it. Isriana. Let's see if we've seen Isriana's Grand Psijic. Is that how you spell it? Isrina. Okay. I have not seen her stuff. It's a good book, though. Oh, interesting. Got multiple layers to this because of the way they blocked off sections. Oh, how pretty. Good use of the hectame. Look at those Alinor topiaries. That looks really good. I don't often see people adding those here. Even in pots and everything. It looks like a very formal garden. Oh, and that's really well lit. I like that they use candles because it flickers. Okay, we do have stuff down there, so we'll take a peek. Just looks very well lit. Thanks for the follow, Rybinsk. There's a stairway up there that they have added. Go stand underneath the waterfall. If I can get through it. Ah. Oh, sweet. A little chair here. Wow, look at this sneaky sneaky. This is up high. Right by the waterfall. Very neat. Build over the water is my suggestion. If you can. Oh shit, I'm broken. I got stuck. Don't do another museum then. There's other ideas. Wait for a contest to give you an idea for a theme. That's what I do. When I can't come up with ideas, a theme will come along. More building up here. Very interesting. First of all, that's gorgeous. But their building up is fascinating to me. a great bridge. There are some people who do only gardens in every house. I've seen people like that. And don't really care about doing other things. Oh, wow! Gorgeous. Oh, how beautiful. That is so pretty. Ah, yeah. I remember you mentioning that. Is there something under here? No. Okay. I think the front door is blocked, but I'm not 100%, so let me pop over there. It does, doesn't it? If you figure, you know, it takes they took the whole island and just whipped it out. That makes sense. Yeah, they closed it off. Okay. So that's awesome. Autumn's Gate, Curry 002. Let me check. No. We'll hit Curry 002, Autumn's Gate. Witch's Secret. Okay. Hope of Rivenspire. Very pretty. Somebody reading books, chopping wood, scary dead things. A nice feast outside, floating serene petals. Oh, that's well done. Interior art garden, and our first, well, maybe second sense that we have a witch here has got the haunted cat. More of this going on. Some bones. Okay, we got somebody here who's a little bit creepy. Points for using the black slab table, though, because so few people do. In the bedroom? Added second floor, by the way. This does not normally have a second floor. So, I think there's quite a few hints as to the secrets in this house. Dead things. D-E-D, dead. Obviously. Not 88 Rift Springtime. Okay. Oh, I see. Rift Springtime. So it's still got a bunch of snow on the ground, but plants are growing. This makes sense. Ooh, what happened in here? Some sort of rock cave-in. Or collection of rocks with webs all over them. I think I might leave now. Eek. Scary. Pretty little worship area. Maybe a grave. An Argonian grave, which is a little strange, but hey, who knows? Maybe there's a story behind it. Like the owner's actually traditionally Argonian or something. And the interior. Oh, something's missing. Somebody moved a table or things got moved out for some reason. But most things are fine. It's just the table is a little screwed up. Alright, I'm gonna call it. I'm going to raid off. If you feel like dropping before then, go ahead. But I just want to be nice to people who are maybe lurking and would rather have a raid. So I will catch you all tomorrow. And thank you again. I'm going to send you to K-Pow, who is adorable. If you don't know her, you should get to know her. She's adorable. Alright, catch you later. Thanks, guys.
And I went bodyboarding and surfing and paddleboarding and cliffside walks, and it was